Oh boy.
Okay.
Hope there's a plan B.
If you're gonna head towards the roof access door, give me another infiltration skill check. No snag, because you know where the cameras are. You can, you know that you can avoid them.
17, no crits.
19.
Okay. As far as you can tell, you made it to the door without being detected by a camera or by falling into its view. And you're not hearing anything over the radios.
Huh, funny, I was fully expecting a success sound like in a video game to play. Okay. Start making our way through the hallway, stairway.
All right. Give me an alertness skill check.
Uh, 18.
All right. As you step in, you notice it's a small hallway. Goes in about 10 feet, maybe 15, with a single straight up ladder leading to a roof hatch. And I'm having PTSD because I'm not a fan of these types of roof hatches.
Oh no.
I worked security. I had to climb up every so often, go on the mall roof and check things. I was not a fan.
Fun.
I worked overnights though, so at least I made it fun when I got up there.
Hell yeah, walking around like it's a Scooby-Doo mystery.
Oh, my friend and I used to launch oranges off the roof.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Someone left their snack in the mobile unit.
Fuck you, Vitamin C. Okay, I guess I'm going to try to quietly climb up these metal ladder steps.
All right. Give me an infiltration skill check.
Nice.
See if you can get up there quietly.
16.
Okay. You reach the roof hatch. As far as you can tell, you didn't make any major noises or do anything that would cause somebody to come looking. The hatch is closed.
Can I hear anything through it?
No.
Fair enough.
It is
Yeah.
like a solid metal.
Yeah. I'm going to try to gently push on it.
Okay. How gentle? Are you just putting your hand there and seeing if it moves?
Yeah.
Okay. It feels not necessarily loose, but it doesn't feel latched shut.
Okay. Moment of truth, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and gently push it open. Not really throw it open, but definitely try to open it.
Okay, give me a brawn skill check.
God damn it. Damn it, Jim, I'm sneaky, not strong. $13.
Okay. It takes a little bit of an effort, and you even grunt when you do it because you're doing it one-handed so you can hold on to the ladder, but you do manage to pop it open a couple of inches.
Okay. With it open a couple of inches, am I able to kind of peek through the crack?
You'll have to step up a little
Fair.
bit and then kind of push it open just a little bit more to get your
Okay.
head up there, but
Okay. Let's try it. Step up and
Okay.
push up.
All right. You open it enough to where you can peek out over the edge. Give me an alertness skill check.
21. No crits. I'm gonna have to retire this die.
All
It's just been the fucking goat tonight.
right. For the view that you have, you don't see anybody, and all you hear is howling wind.
I think the coast is clear. I'm gonna go ahead and push the latch up enough to try to I'm gonna continue to get up to the roof through this latch.
Okay. So as you open it the rest of the way and step up and then out of the latch, give me another alertness skill check.
18.
Okay. As far as you can tell, you're alone on the roof.
Okay, I'll wave Jonas up.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
You get up. Now that the hatch is open, Jonas, you have no issue getting up the rest of the ladder and popping up over onto the roof.
So, god damn it. Good listener. I'm trying to read all my notes here. I have a note that's scratched out. It says have to be morphed to use the good listener. Is that a truth? You have to? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to be morphed. And it cost 1 power point to activate it.
That part I still have. I'm just like, okay. Do I notice any cameras before I start doing this shit?
What did you roll on the alertness when you popped up there?
18.
No, you didn't notice any cameras.
Nice.
At least none pointing onto the roof from where you're at.
Okay. So, I'll morph. It is morphin' time.
All right. You pull out your morpher, jump into it. You're filled with the energy, and your morphin shell comes on. How many power points do you have?
I currently have 2.
Okay. Just keep in mind, you don't know the next time you're going to be able to rest and get more points back.
Right.
So you don't want to use them all up.
No.
But
I'm going to probably use this last one and then pass the good listener on to one of my fellow rangers.
Okay.
But I'm going to use a personal PowerPoint to do the scan.
All right. You push your morphin energy into the device, press the buttons to activate it, and you see the lights going off. You hear the whirring of machines, or like of the machine parts, as you point it towards the sky. And 30 to 60 seconds later, you hear the ding, and the lights shut off, and you have completed the task.
Nice. There we go. Sorry. Had to put a check mark here. Okay. Now all we have to do is get back to the lobby and grab the others.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to go back the way you came, or do you want to try and do a different way to get down the stairs?
So, can I find a place to jump?
No.
I mean, technically, you could jump off the roof as a ranger, and you'd be fine. But again, calling attention to yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you land in the parking lot or even behind the building, you will be on camera.
Well,
And then people are going to start talking, why were the Power Rangers here?
Right. Dr. Tan is still with Ricky and Donnie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so having the communicator.
He's not using the chair. He's down there.
Okay, as I said, but having the communicator go off in front of him is probably not like the smartest move.
As far as you know, he's still with them. You don't even know that they're using the chairs or anything.
Yeah.
So you don't know their current situation. For all you know, they were the ones that were picked up by the security guards.
They're on their own. Let's go, Jonas.
We went to a team of 2.
Fuck, that was quick. Do you have any other suggestions other than backtracking the way we came in, Jonas?
No.
Okay, I will demorph and start the process. Like, go with the process.
All right. So you have no issue climbing down. Do you try to quietly close the hatch, or?
Yeah.
All right. Give me another brawn skill check.
12.
Okay. You feel the wind start to kind of get under it and pull it up as you're trying to pull it down and be gentle with it. So you have to kind of force it a little bit, but you manage to do it quietly.
Nice.
And you get down the ladder, walk over towards the door leading out of the hallway, and give me alertness skill checks.
16.
17.
As far as you can tell, the construction workers have moved on, and there's no security guards directly in that area.
Okay. We'll proceed.
Okay. As you step out of the doorway, oh, okay. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Okay. You notice that the janitor is now on a different side of the stairwell, working on the other side painting now. And there are still a few people walking around on the upper floor. A few security guards still patrolling. It seems quieter than it did before, but you are free to make your next movement.
So he's not painting the same staircase, right? No, he's painting the same staircase, just on the other side of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, continuing to backtrack to the main floor, right?
Pretty much.
Okay. So you're heading back to the hallway with the stairwell?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Walking casual?
Casual enough not to be noticed?
All right. Give me a performance skill check.
Son of a bitch! 13.
16.
Okay. As far as you can tell, you blended in and made it to the hallway with the emergency stairs.
Tippy-toe down them emergency steps?
All right, give me infiltration skill checks.
20. No crits.
16.
Okay. You get down the stairs with seemingly no issue. And to the edge of the hallway. Give me alertness skill checks.
14.
15.
All the guards are either talking with each other off to a side, not looking in your direction, or patrolling with their backs towards you, as far as you can see.
Casually again, without being noticed, step out and start walking through the mall. See if we can't find Richard and Donald.
Okay, give me
No.
infiltration skill checks.
Oh wait, our morphers aren't phones yet. Never mind.
Right.
Yeah, you guys are still using the base models, or the junior ranger models.
Kind of like in
19.
Power Ranger Academy. We don't quite have our own branded ones yet. We're
Right.
using
Right.
generic models.
Spoiler alert, that's what you get at the end of season 1.
Figured.
As long as it's not herpes, I'm good.
No, you're gonna get gonorrhea. Anyway.
Hell yeah, I can fix that.
Oh God.
Anyway, 19.
Okay. You casually step out into the mall proper, and as you're walking around, making sure that you're not bringing attention to yourself, you see Dr. Tam standing off to a side, just kind of watching, looking around. He notices you, nods, and kind of does like a nonchalant wave to have you come over. And as you get closer, you see he's standing next to massage chairs, and there's Ricky and Donovan enjoying them, smiles on their faces.
Or both using like sunglasses and just there.
Just,
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, I honestly thought that the two that they said they caught was these guys.
Me too, buddy.
Do we know that they're right there in front of us or so?
Give me alertness skill checks.
I'm gonna roll with snag, voluntary snag.
That's fine.
I guess 16.
Okay. So that's a 4.
Okay.
So Rick is just enjoying himself, digging deeper into the chair.
What'd you get, Fade?
I guess 16.
Oh, okay. Ricky, you don't have a damn clue that they're
Mhm.
standing in front of you. Donovan, you take a second and you eventually open your eyes and you notice they're standing there just kind of staring at you. And
I just imagine one of them's kind of pissed, probably.
at least in disbelief that they're going through this stealth mission and you two are just lounging.
You two enjoying yourselves?
Ricky
Great, the fun
brings
police is
the
here.
sunglasses up. I am. How did it go for you guys?
Oh, splendid. Like a stroll in the park.
Great. Just 5 more minutes, about to end.
Works to be done. Let's go.
No, my chair, my chair.
I'll give you the 50 cents. You're fine.
It was $1.
I just, while this conversation's going on, I just like, oh shit, the freaking fun police is here. I'm trying my best to stay in the chair.
I'm pretty sure
And
I
it's
was
just like-
dragged out from the chair.
You probably were.
Yep.
All right. So, you guys are leaving the mall?
Apparently, we got no choice. I'm assuming we're getting dragged out of the chairs.
If you are actually getting dragged out of chairs,
No.
let's see.
I was not dragging anyone. Before before I get hit with some like insane skill test that I know I'm not gonna pass.
Now, the security guards, they look at you guys as you are getting out of the chairs, and Ricky is complaining, and he realizes it's just like the guards are just like, whatever, they're not doing anything bad. If they start like arguing and everything, we'll go over there and deal with them, but they're just, no, it's not worth it. And as you all leave the mall, how are you going to get to your next location? Dr. Tam is still with you for the moment.
I imagine when we get to a part where like we're not being, where we don't run into the potential of us being brutally observed. Thank Dr. Tam and promise him we'll get all this information to the Power Rangers.
Okay. Well, as you reach, like, basically, are you going to take the bus again, or?
I think that's probably the best bet.
I mean, Shukan Island is close by a little bit.
It's true, but we're gonna have to find somewhere else other than a mall that is populated by paramilitary security guards.
Oh yeah, I'm aware, but
All right, so you get off to a spot that's at the edge of the parking lot. Not as much of a presence. Dr. Tam looks a little excited. He goes, "Wow, that was exhilarating. I mean, I didn't really do anything, but that was exhilarating.
It's fun, right?
You guys do this a lot? Like help the Power Rangers?"
Yeah.
yeah, it's like community service.
Wow, okay. Well, let them know if they need anything else from me. I'll be back at my lab. I'm gonna try and just see if there's anything else I can do to help from my end.
Thanks, Dr. Tam.
Don't mention it. And he gets in his sports car and he takes off.
Ah, yes. Now for public transportation.
It's like, you guys are saving the world. You got to take the bus,
Yeah.
which is probably a bus that you saved during the Dragonzord incident.
Well, like something that like humored me for a minute there when I think when DB said like note to the team, get a community car or get a team car. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, there's 4 of us, but we're running into the potential of like 6. Like, we're not fitting 6 people in a Volkswagen Beetle. As somebody who has owned a Volkswagen Beetle, we're gonna have to get like a bus.
It doesn't have to be.
I know.
You know, I said mystery machine.
I know.
You got like
I
an
know.
SPD SWAT tank.
I legitimately
Or you know what?
just pulled up the hearse from
Lightspeed
Ghostbusters.
Rescue, the Jeep.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, I got a private message from someone.
I cannot wait to pull up to you guys in a busted up piece of shit and just say like, it needs suspension work, shocks, brakes, brake pads, lining, steering, box, transmission, rear end, maybe a few rings and a muffler, you know, little wiring. But it only cost me $4,800.
Perfect.
Don't get me
Yeah.
started on the price of things with the car. I have to get my brakes redone, and I'm looking at like
Oof.
$1,650.
Oof. I was just making a Ghostbusters quote, but oof.
All right. So, you guys are now standing there alone, waiting for the bus. What is your next chosen destination? Shukai? or the Frisbee golf course?
So we can try the Frisbee golf course. I mean, I'm 6'1", half a dozen the other. I am going to have to pass off the good listener to one of you guys, though.
Sure. I mean, I would take it, but I'm pretty sure you're not giving it to me, right?
Whoever is going to use it, I will give it to.
I'll do it.
Someone is going to have to step up and take responsibility
Like,
for it.
even if I do one more and run all of my personal power points, we will still have one more location to go to.
Well, I just, can't really
Okay, that's
do
fine.
what you guys did.
I'll hand
just
it over to
now.
Jonas.
Yeah.
Well,
So as long as one of you is carrying it, when you get to do it, someone else can take it and use the power to activate it. But just make sure you know who is, keep track of who is holding on to it.
right.
So, quick decision. Where to next?
The island.
I got one vote for the island. Jonas, you got a personal preference?
I have no preference.
Okay, tis the island.
Okay.
To Iceland.
The
Islam.
hold on. Alright, whatever. The Shukai Island, there is no direct bus route to get there. However, it is not that far, theoretically. You could check with Alpha and Zordon to see if it's possible to teleport you there. Or you can try and find another way. Just remember, if you teleport, you're limited by how many times you can teleport a day.
Right.
To different locations. Back and forth to the command center, easy peasy. Going from where you're at in downtown Angel Grove to somewhere else, that takes more energy.
So, how far is it the island from the coast?
About half a mile, I'd say.
I honestly think it would be worth the gamble to teleport there and then maybe teleport somewhere else. Because the last one is going to be Fielding Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fielding Park. So even if we got back and hopped a bus or had to get directly teleported there at night, low profile. Our only other option is to see if maybe there's a boat rental. I think it's just, if that's the case, we may as well hedge our bets and teleport.
My Zord can fly. Doesn't that
Low profile.
in the logic of this game, does that imply that it can swim, or does it specifically have to have a swim speed?
There are times where every Zord can basically go in the water. If they don't have a swim speed, it's like they can move half their movement. It's like moving through rough terrain. So you can go through the water, but whatever your movement is, you'll only be able to move half of it. So it's slow. And the water in that area is not deep enough, really, for Zords to travel under. Some areas are. But
Our
a lot of
Zords
it, you
are.
are close enough to the shore that it's shallower.
So people are just going to see our Zords moving to the island.
Or at the very least, are going to see the turbulent waters as something moves out there.
Yeah.
And they're going to think, oh shit, the Dragon Zord's back.
Oh shit, panic.
And then that'll bring attention because Dragon Zord protocol will be enacted.
How many times can we negotiate with these idiots with laser bazookas?
Yeah.
Yeah, my vote's to teleport.
Are we that limited in teleports, or can we afford to
You
do
get
it?
3 a day. You get 3, as long as it's not to or from the command center, you get 3 a day.
All right.
Let's see here. 2 are from the command center. So we haven't burned any of our teleportations then.
Correct.
Nice. We still have 3.
Then let's do it.
All right.
Cool.
Let's page the command center, see if they can give us a lift.
All right. You gonna get somewhere?
Yeah, no, I'm
not in.
clearly not going to do it
plain-
just on the city streets here.
Okay. So give me an alertness skill check first.
Okay.
Everybody.
Anyone who feels like looking.
Oh, all right.
16.
Same.
Holy shit, Ricky's somewhat alert.
All right. You guys find a nice little quiet, out of the way spot that you can get over to and not rouse suspicion. You walk over, key up your communicator, and you hear Alpha on the other end. What can I do for you, Rangers? You're making great progress.
Alpha, we need to get a teleportation to Shukheim Island. It's probably going to be the fastest and most effective way to get there.
Roger that. Stand by for teleport.
Standing by. Probably a trash can, but standing by.
And as you feel the energy from the grid teleport you from one location to another, we are going to take a short break, and I will be right back. Stay tuned for a message from our sponsors.
Are you having a difficult time removing Ivan Ooze stains from your countertop? Try Dynamite.